Get ready for adrenaline-pumping action with our list of the top 10 natural disaster movies currently streaming on Netflix. These films deliver heart-stopping moments and incredible visual effects, showcasing nature's fury in all its glory. Join us as we explore thrilling tales of survival, heroism, and human resilience. Whether it's earthquakes, tsunamis, or catastrophic storms, these movies will keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't miss out on these cinematic adventures that bring the power of nature to life. Hit play and immerse yourself in the chaos and excitement of these must-watch natural disaster films. Before starting the video, I request you to subscribe my channel. I need your support. Please support me. Like and share the video, thank you. Let's start the video. Number 10. The Fifth Wave. When Earth is attacked by aliens, there is a sequence of waves of destruction to annihilate the population. The aliens drain the energy and create diseases and natural disasters. Teenager Cassie Sullivan moves with her family to the countryside, but when her mother Lisa dies, her father Oliver decides to go to a refugee camp with Cassie and her young brother Sam. Out of the blue, the army comes to the camp to transfer the survivors to a military base. They transfer the children first, but Cassie misses the bus where Sam is. She learns that in the fifth wave, the aliens have assumed human form, and she witnesses the military executing the civilians in the camp, including her father. She flees and begins her quest to find Sam. Meanwhile, the teenagers and children are trained by the military to fight the enemy. Number 9. Geostorm. When catastrophic climate change endangers Earth's very survival, world governments unite and create the Dutch Boy program, a worldwide net of satellites surrounding the planet that are armed with geoengineering technologies designed to stave off the natural disasters. After 3 years of successful protection, something starts to go wrong. Two estranged brothers are tasked with solving the program's malfunction before a worldwide geostorm can engulf the planet. Number 8. 2012. Dr. Adrian Helmsley, part of a worldwide geophysical team investigating the effect on the Earth of radiation from unprecedented solar storms, learns that the Earth's core is heating up. He warns U.S. President Thomas Wilson that the crust of the Earth is becoming unstable, and that without proper preparations for saving a fraction of the world's population, the entire race is doomed. Meanwhile, writer Jackson Curtis stumbles on the same information. While the world's leaders race to build arks to escape the impending cataclysm, Curtis struggles to find a way to save his family. Meanwhile, volcanic eruptions and earthquakes of unprecedented strength wreak havoc around the world. Number 7. Crawl. Against all logic, competitive swimmer Haley drives into the mouth of a furiously destructive Category 5 hurricane on a collision course with her hometown of Florida. But the young woman is desperate to check in on her estranged father, Dave. Instead, an alligator-infested town awaits her. Now, trapped in the tangled mess of their flooded house's labyrinthine crawl space, the father and daughter must face an unexpected, unstoppable adversary, a merciless pair of 6-meter predators silently stalking them. As Haley and Dave gasp for air in the claustrophobic basement, only their will to survive can help them stand a chance against the powerful jaws of the scaly enemy. And the question remains. Number 6. San Andreas. In Los Angeles, the fire department air rescue pilot Raymond "Ray" Gaines will drive his daughter Blake to San Francisco since she has joined the university. He is divorcing from his wife Emma that intends to move in together with her wealthy boyfriend Daniel Riddick. Meanwhile, the researchers Dr. Lawrence Hayes and Dr. Kim Park from the Caltech travel to a dam to check their seismic studies, and there is a strong earthquake collapsing the dam. Lawrence discovers that the San Andreas Fault is moving and will cause a huge earthquake in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Ray needs to travel to help the victims from the dam, and Daniel offers to take Blake to San Francisco since he has a meeting in the city. Daniel brings Blake to his office, and while waiting for him, she befriends the British architect Ben Taylor and his younger brother Ollie Taylor. When Ray is flying to the dam, there is an earthquake in Los Angeles, and then the earthquake reaches San Francisco. Number 5. Greenland. A family fights for survival as a planet-killing comet races toward Earth. John Garrity, his estranged wife Allison, and young son Nathan make a perilous journey to their only hope for sanctuary. Amid terrifying news accounts of cities around the world being leveled by the comet's fragments, the Garritys experience the best and worst in humanity while they battle the increasing panic and lawlessness surrounding them. As the countdown to the global apocalypse approaches zero, Their incredible trek culminates in a desperate and last-minute flight to a possible safe haven. Number 4. The Perfect Storm. Billy Tyne is a sword fishing boat captain out of Gloucester, highly competitive and stung by a string of poor outings. His crew is hardly back in port when he tells them he's going out again, even though it's October and the weather can turn ugly. 5 join him: the young Bobby, newly in love; Murph, a devoted father recently divorced; Sully, a guy Murph despises; Bugsy, who's finally met a woman who likes him; and Alfred, a quiet Jamaican. They catch little, so they sail east, with Tyne ignoring storm warnings behind him. Finally, the fish bite, but the ice machine fails. Should they head home through the storm of the century, or wait it out and lose their catch? Fearful, the women wait. Number 3. Cloverfield. To celebrate Rob's massive promotion, his lover, Beth, and friends decide to throw a massive surprise farewell party, now that he is about to move to Japan. However, a deafening explosion and the arrival of an enormous scaly and gangly creature will abruptly interrupt the festivities, as all hell breaks loose in New York City, and the Statue of Liberty is decapitated. As the reptilian behemoth levels Manhattan, a daring dash to rescue Beth begins, while at the same time, everything is recorded through the lens of a handheld camcorder, amid mayhem and destruction. In the end, where did this relentless invader come from? And above all, is there a chance of survival? As they go to investigate, an adventure deep into the streets of New York begins, as the friends are determined to rescue Rob's true love. Number 2. The Mist. Project Arrowhead, a military experiment gone wrong, has opened an interdimensional rift, setting loose unthinkable creatures in the town of Maine. After a storm rips through Maine, local Hollywood artist David Drayton, his son Billy, and their next-door neighbor drive into town for supplies. Whilst at the supermarket, shoppers are alerted by the presence of military convoys, emergency vehicles, and the town's emergency siren. Shortly after the town is engulfed by a thick mist, it becomes apparent that this is no ordinary fog. Barricaded in the supermarket for days on end, frightened shoppers fight for survival against the horrific creatures that lurk outside, unaware that perhaps the biggest monster is already among them. Based on a Stephen King novel, the director brings to life what King is famous for, with an ending that will leave you mortified. Number 1. The Road. It's a post-apocalyptic world, several years after whatever the cataclysmic event, which has in turn caused frequent quakes as further potential hazards. The world is grey and getting quickly greyer as more and more things die off. A man and his preteen son, who was born after the apocalypse, are currently on the road. They plan to walk to the coast and head south, where the man hopes there will be a more hospitable environment in which to live. The man has taught his son that they are the good people who have fire in their hearts, which in combination largely means that they will not resort to cannibalism to survive. The man owns a pistol with 2 bullets remaining, which he will use for murder-suicide of him and his son if he feels that that is a better fate for them than life in the alternative. Food and fuel are for what everyone is looking. The man has taught his son to be suspect of everyone that they may meet. These strangers who, out of desperation, may not only try to steal what they have managed to scavenge for their own survival, but may kill them as food. Although life with his father in this world is all the boy has known, he may come to his own thoughts as to what it means holistically to be one of the good or one of the bad. Meanwhile, the man occasionally has thoughts to happier times with his wife of boy's mother before the apocalypse, as well as not as happy times with her after the apocalypse and the reason she is no longer with them. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Like and share the video. Thank you.